welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen and this is my fiber web where I talk mostly about cross stitch and sometimes knitting and crochet. This is the beginning of my first vlog style video. I am going to be trying to film short clips every day of October to keep you updated on my Startathon. And I decided to start today. Today's Monday, September 30th. So you get a bonus day from me. I filmed and posted a regular Flosstube update yesterday, so I'm just gonna go from there and let you know what I've been doing so there is continuity. So after I filmed and edited my video yesterday, I worked on my Night Riders Sal from Love Poppet. And then here's how far I got. I am now almost done with the second clue. There's a little bit more fill-in in the moon. I'm down to the very last color, so the section underneath the broom is all that's left. But I don't know if I'm going to work on this today because my plan for today is to start a pattern out of this Magickal cross stitch book, which I showed on my Flosstube. I'm going to be starting Hemlock, which looks like this. And I have convinced myself that I might be able to finish this today. So we're going to see how delusional that is, because I'll let you know either later today or tomorrow how far I got. And this uses 5 colors of DMC, and I'm using the called for colors except for the green. I switched out because I picked a green fabric and I wanted it to show up a little bit better. So I'm going to do this on 28 count Malachite by Fiber on a Whim, and these are my colors. So I picked this green, more yellowy, so it will stand out better, and the other 4 are the called for. So I'm going to start this like in a corner of the fabric because I think there are some other charts in this book that would also look good on this fabric, and it would be cool to have a little collection all on here, because I do have a full fat quarter of this. And then so that's the plan for today, and then tomorrow I will be starting Halloween Sampler by Crocette Gogo. I'm going to be doing it on this piece of 18 count Ada in the color Coconut Shell from Be Stitch Me. This was a fabric of the month a few months ago. It's getting washed out a little bit. It's a little bit darker than the called for, but I think it will work fine. Is it going to focus? It's not. Okay. Coconut Shell. So there's a stitch along for this hosted by Natasha of Britches Get Stitches, and it is called Cats and Ravens and Owls Oh My Sal. It is on the cross stitch calendar if you want to go check it out. If you are starting this and you want to post about it, put that hashtag and tag Tasha so she can see. Yeah, so that's the plan. Oh, I also crocheted a little bit on one of my granny stripe blankets last night while my husband and I watched Agatha All Along. We watched the 3rd episode. But I think I'll just show you that like once at the end of the week, because I'll probably do a little bit here and there, and it's not going to be that interesting for me to show you every single day. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I am back. It is October 1st. It is the start of spooky season. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So get your mammograms. Get spooky. Do them at the same time. Do them at different times. Do neither. I'm going to get spooky. October is here. I'm so excited. Okay. I have 2 things to show you. So yesterday I started Hemlock, which I just showed you, so I'm not going to show you the pattern again. And remember I said, oh, maybe I could start and finish this today. No. Nope. But here's how far I got. So I had to frog a couple times. I started the second line of words and had to frog everything and restart it. I also had to frog some of my green stems. But I'm happy with this. I think it looks really good on this fabric. I'm happy with the colors. So yeah, that is my start. I don't know how many stitches are in this, so I don't know how far I got, but pretty good start. And then today is October 1st, so today I was planning to start Halloween Sampler by Crocette Gogo. I actually cheated and started it last night, but it was like after all the kids went to bed, so it technically counts as today, in my book anyway. So here's my start on Halloween Sampler. I started in the top center and I worked over to this corner because I wanted to start on this owl. That's terrible. Let me help. Let me fold that up. Okay, yeah, I wanted to get over to this owl. So I did this tiny little tree. Is it gonna focus? There we go. I did the little tree and I did the owl. I'm using all the called for DMC for this. And I'm going to continue working on this today. I'm going to try to get this owl done and see what else I can get to. But stitching this little tree was so fun. There's a bunch of them across the top with a couple different color ways, but they're all the same tree, I think. I'm super enjoying this so far. I'm doing it 1/1 on this 18 count Ada from Be Stitch Me, which I just told you, but I measured it last night and it's actually 19 count after being dyed and shrinking up a little bit. So I have plenty of space. I came over here so I could see how much margin I would have on the sides. Since I did a center start, I have plenty of room on both sides and I will not use the entire height. So that is my start. Okay. I also wanted to show you my coffee mug of the day. It's not Halloween themed, but it's cool. I found this at Target in like that little section at the front of the store, the like little section with seasonal stuff that they switch out all the time. Okay, so now we get to spin the wheel for the first time. I did a silly thing. I have the whole wheel filled out on my phone, but I use my phone to record. I use it as a webcam and record straight onto my laptop. So I rebuilt my wheel on my tablet. So there are 27 different projects on here because 4 of the days in October are already slotted for specific things, one of them being today. There's 3 more, and I started a little calendar graphic in Canva, so I will put that up maybe so you can see, and I'll just be filling that in as I go. So here are 27 projects. Some of them are whips, most of them are new starts, and we are going to spin to see what I'm going to work on tomorrow. Okay, I got Halloween Pumpkin. This is a freebie chart from Soda Stitch, so I will put the picture of it on the screen now. And I believe this is still available, but to get the Soda Stitch free patterns, you have to join the Soda Stitch Facebook group, which I will try to link that group in the description below in case you can't find it, because sometimes Facebook groups can be weird. But once you go in there, if you look in the files, there's a ton of freebies. Not all of them are Halloween, but there are a good chunk of Halloween ones. And this is one of the least, like, cutesy of the Soda Stitch freebies, but I really like it. So I'm excited to start that tomorrow. I'm back. It's October 2nd. Let me show you what I got up to yesterday. After showing you Hemlock, I decided to put one more strand in it so I could finish the 2 words that I had started. So now it says Hemlock is white with petals. This shows up a lot better on camera than it does when I take a picture with my phone. On my phone it looks like the letters are too close to the background color and it's hard to read, but it's really not. Like, you can read it fine, right? Okay, so I just put a strand in that so it would be at a better stopping point. And most of what I worked on yesterday was the Halloween sampler. And this is how far I got. So I brought the top border over to the other corner and started working down, and I finished this angry owl. I love him so much. And I started another one of the trees up above him. He has a friend on the other side that I will get to maybe next time I work on this. But I am loving this so far, continuing to use the called for DMC colors, 1/1. I got about 1100 stitches done, and that is just over 4% of the pattern. Very happy with that start. And then at 10 p.m. last night, I was on Instagram and I saw that Wendy had started her You Quack Me Up sal. And I knew that she was doing this sale and I wasn't going to participate because I already had all these October plans, but then when I saw her post, I couldn't not join in. So I pulled out this kit called Mallard Ducks Walking. It is a 1985 kit from Burdett Publications. Okay, this is not very big. And I thought, let me just get it started with Wendy because I want to do what Wendy's doing. So I opened up this kit. I bought this on eBay. I don't remember when. Red flag number 1. Somebody opened this kit a long time ago and put masking tape around the edges. It's not coming across maybe on camera, but this masking tape is yellowed. It is old. It is crunchy and gross. I'm not going to try to take it off. I'm just going to stitch with it on and then cut it off when I'm done, I think. So red flag number 1 is the yellowing masking tape. Can you see? Oh, there, you can see how yellow it is. Gross. Okay. Red flag number 2. You know how when you get a kit and it has a bunch of floss, it's often like tied together in one big knot so they don't get tangled? This was not like that. It looked like someone had already started trying to separate the colors and then maybe gave up. And a bunch of the strands had a knot in just like the single piece, which was very weird. There are 24 colors of floss in this. So I'm going to show this again. You see there's a lot of browns and tans. So I got the colors out. I don't mind sorting flosses. I think it's a fun puzzle, usually. So this side went fine. The oranges and blues and greens were easy. There's black and white, some yellow. And then I got to this. And if these all look like the same sort of dirty carpet color, that's because that's what they look like in real life too. So there are 12 colors. This one is extra. I don't know what this is. That vary in name from beaver gray, brown gray, beige gray, drab brown, in light, medium, and dark. This chart gives the DMC colors, which is helpful in theory, and I have the DMC color card with actual floss. So I got that out to try to match these up. They don't match. Did I mention this kit is from 1985? So I don't know if the colors have faded since 1985 or the colors that DMC manufacturers have changed, but they do not match. And I started this. Okay, here's my start. This is the... Okay, as I was saying, I started the back of the center duck. The called for color for the back of the center duck is 611. I got out my 611 and I matched it. And this is the right color. This is 611. It's this one. It's like a gray brown. Okay, so that's what I used. Look at. Do you see the back of the duck in the center? This is like 611. This is like a caramely brown. I don't know what color that is. I don't know if the person who stitched the model just used something different. If the chart is wrong. I don't know. My ducks are going to look different. This is going away. Oh, by the way, I did this on the back of... These are my toddler's cookies, which he now hates. Don't give him these. He used to love them. They're out. These are out. Don't give him these cookies. So this is going to go away. I wanted to start with Wendy. I started. It's going away. Maybe when I get it out next time, I will figure out what to do about the ducks that do not match. Okay. And then my scheduled start for today is Halloween Pumpkin from Soda Stitch. So I started on this. I'll put the picture back up of what it looks like. I just started on the stem. This uses 15 colors of DMC. And it's not very big. It's like 55 by 65-ish. So theoretically, this could be a start and finish in a day. I wonder how many times I'm going to say that. But my youngest already had an OT appointment this morning at our house, and then my oldest son, Reed, is in 7th grade. He's in marching band, and he has a homecoming parade to play in this evening. So I don't know how far I'm going to get on Halloween pumpkin, but we'll see. We'll see how far I get, and I will let you know tomorrow. And then yesterday in the mail, I got my Christmas just cross stitch. I had already looked through this virtually because Libby lets me know whenever there are new ones in, so I already paged through it that way, but now I have it to add to my collection. I'm not going to show you anything about this today because I'm not ready for Christmas. I don't really stitch that much Christmas anyway, but I have it. And then it cooled off enough here that I felt like getting some of my hand knits out. I don't think I have worn this one on my channel before. This is the Love Note by TinCanKnits. You can kind of tell that these little lace motifs are meant to look like hearts, but they also sort of look like spooky skeleton torsos or something. So I'm wearing it for October. I used a Malabrigo Machida, which is a single ply merino, and I held it with a strand of, I think it's Rowan Kid Silk Haze, which is their lace weight mohair. And I did mine short sleeve, which I bought yarn so that I can take the hem out of my sleeve and make it longer, so like at least 3/4 lengths, because having a mohair sweater be short sleeve doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like the mohair makes it warm, and then having short sleeves is a little bit weird. I also did a split hem at the bottom, which I don't think is in the pattern, but it's very easy to do. So it's like a little bit longer on the back half than the front half. I have not actually knit or crocheted anything in the last day. And this is the second time I'm filming this, so I already spun my wheel, and I spun Minerva for tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be starting this chart by Barrick. I'm very excited to start this. I believe this will be my first mermaid, and she is one of the most fabulous mermaids I've ever seen. I love the border. She's like full coverage in the middle there. I picked this piece of 40 count ancient from Picture This Plus, and this is charted in NPI silks with a DMC alternative, so I'm going to use the DMCs. And yeah, I love the sort of aqua colors with the orange and black and white, so I'm excited to get her started. I can't remember if there's anything else that I wanted to say. Also, I'm feeling very weird about starting these things every day and not sharing most of it. I don't want to like spoil everything on Instagram and then have this video be just a repeat. I was going to wait until I had about a week of clips, but I think I might release this one early just as like a kickoff for October, and then maybe go, so today's Wednesday, so if I release it today and then release every Wednesday, I think that might work out better for me. But you will know already when you watch this if I end it here or not. So if I do, happy October stitching. I hope you are having fun and stitching something seasonal if that's your jam. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.